Hey, my friends, we will be right back to the show. But I have a question for you. Are you struggling with the impact of childhood trauma? Well, know that you're not alone. I'm here to let you know that I'm starting a brand new weekly coaching group that includes a year of life coaching, accountability, support, habit and goal setting, and more. I'm starting a waitlist for the group right now, and I'm only taking a handful of people. And I'll let you know that through this personalized coaching, we'll work together to help you understand how your childhood trauma has shaped your beliefs, behaviors, emotions, and will help you create a roadmap for healing and growth. Right now, you can schedule an absolutely free coaching session with me and get put on the wait list if you go to thinkunbroken.com. My friends, it's your time to turn your trauma into triumph, breakdowns into breakthroughs, and become the hero of your own story. And I'm here to support you in doing that. Just go to thinkunbroken.com to register for a free coaching call with me and to get put on the wait list for the brand new weekly coaching program. We'll be right back to the show. But before we do, I want to tell you about today's sponsor, factormeals.com, where if you go to factormeals.com/unbroken50 and use the code unbroken50, you can get 50% off your first order. That's factormeals.com/unbroken50. If you're like me and you are a person who is busy trying to create a life, heal, work on their health, wealth, and relationships, and not to mention deal with the day-to-days of normal life, you do not have time to be going to the grocery store and trying to figure out what you're going to cook every single day of the week. In fact, one time I did the math and I realized I was spending over 15 hours a week at the grocery store and cooking. When I added Factor, I got to use that time for myself, for my family, for my friends, for my community, and for my business. And so if you're in the place where you need some more support in the kitchen, head to factormeals.com/unbroken50 and use the code unbroken50 to get 50% off. Hey, my friends, we will be right back to the show. But I have a question for you. Are you struggling with the impact of childhood trauma? Well, know that you're not alone. I'm here to let you know that I'm starting a brand new weekly coaching group that includes a year of life coaching, accountability, support, habit and goal setting, and more. I'm starting a waitlist for the group right now, and I'm only taking a handful of people. And I'll let you know that through this personalized coaching, we'll work together to help you understand how your childhood trauma has shaped your beliefs, behaviors, emotions, and will help you create a roadmap for healing and growth. Right now, you can schedule an absolutely free coaching session with me and get put on the wait list if you go to thinkunbroken.com. My friends, it's your time to turn your trauma into triumph, breakdowns into breakthroughs, and become the hero of your own story. And I'm here to support you in doing that. Just go to thinkunbroken.com to register for a free coaching call with me and to get put on the wait list for the brand new weekly coaching program. Hey, what's up, Unbroken Nation? Welcome to the Think Unbroken podcast. I'm your host, Michael Unbroken, and this podcast is about helping trauma survivors let go of the past, overcome their fear, discover their identity, become the hero of their own story, and ultimately to be unbroken. Our goal in company is to bring on guests and experts in the fields of mental, physical, and psychological health to help you overcome the past, to take back your power. And in this podcast, we are unedited and unfiltered, and we're going to give it to you real so that you can start to create massive change in your life. If you're curious about learning more outside the podcast, you can get a free copy of my book, Think Unbroken, at book.thinkunbroken.com. That's book.thinkunbroken.com, where you can get a copy of my #1 best-selling book, Think Unbroken: Understanding and Overcoming Childhood Trauma. The most important thing that you can ever do, my friends, is show up for yourself, and that's where you are today. And I appreciate you. I have massive gratitude for you. And without further ado, let's get into the show. When's the last time you did less? Well, think about this. When's the last time you didn't do all the things all the time? What's up, Unbroken Nation? I hope that you're doing well. Very excited to be back with you with another episode. And as I'm sitting here, I'm still walking in the living room. Guys, we're almost there. I'm coming through home stretch, coming through.
And I'm going to tell you this, for the better part of a week, I've done nothing. Done a little bit here and there, but my little bit here and there feels like nothing in comparison to what my weeks are normally like. And the reason why I've done nothing is because I had to listen to my body. See, you need to listen to yourself. What do you need? What is yourself telling yourself? Right? One of the things that I love in pop culture is this moment where Kanye goes, "I love myself like I love Kanye." And it's like, I love that. I get it. Like, you should love yourself for yourself. You should love, you should listen, you should do the thing that you need to do for you. I know you listen to this show and you look for advice. You go, okay, cool. All right, I'm going to write goals. I'm going to journal. I'm going to take the Think Unbroken app and download that on the iTunes store. I'm going to read the books. I'm going to listen to podcasts. I'm going to show up every day. I'm going to go to the gym. I'm going to do all these things. I can tell you with certainty that doing all those things will absolutely make your life different. And in absolute certainty, I can additionally tell you that sometimes the best thing you can do is none of that shit. Don't do any of it. Don't do any of it. We get so encumbered by all the things all the time. And I know if you're listening to my show and you're reading my books, you're listening to other shows, you're reading other books, you have so much information coming to you. I'm going to tell you right now, my morning routine, when I get through this, will go back to what it was, very likely. Or it may not. It might shift. I might take something out. I might add something. I might not even have a morning routine anymore. That's very unlikely, but, I'm just saying it's plausible. It's a possibility. And if you're in this position in your life where you're just doing all the things all the time ad nauseum, and you're like, man, what the fuck? It's become so routine and habitual that it's not actually benefiting you anymore. I want you to ask yourself, why are you doing it? If it's not benefiting you, why are you doing it? If it's not making your life better, why are you doing it? Clarity. Unbroken Nation, clarity, I tell you all the time, you must have it. You must have it in what you're doing all the time in your life. And for me, because I want to give you context here, having surgery, doctor goes, dude, you need to chill. You need to rest. You need to not do anything for a while. Me not doing anything is like torture. It is, because I'm like, shit, every day I'm not doing something. I'm not moving towards my goals. And as I was sitting on the couch, icing, being in tremendous pain, I started watching Billions. And this is a show I've been wanting to watch for a long time. And I've seen a couple of episodes, but I was like, you know what? I really literally can't do anything but sit on the couch for the next week. So I might as well watch Billions and read some books. But as I'm sitting there watching it, I was thinking to myself, wow, this is actually the first time I've entirely honored what my body has told me to do and not tried to push it. Now, maybe that's the physical restraint of the injury and the surgery. Sure, I acknowledge that. But I also think that maybe what it is, and more importantly what it is coming to the realization that I'm getting better at listening to myself, honoring my needs, and showing up for myself. And so that's what prompts this question today. Are the things that you're doing, is this routine that you're in making your life better, different, impacting you, bringing value? For me, what I notice is that I need my routine. Even as I'm like sitting here having this conversation with you, having not gone through the routine, having not worked out, having only journaled a couple of times and read some books, but not pushed myself in the way that I normally do on a day-to-day basis, I feel off. I feel a little bit off. And that's such a great sensation to have because it tells me that the things that I've been doing are to my benefit. It tells me when I wake up at Monday at 5:45 in the morning and I drink my coffee and I have my water and then I stretch and then I grab my journal and then I write in my journal, then I write my goals, then I do personal development, then I go to the gym, then I come home and shower, then I write, and then I start working, it tells me that because that routine is so effective for me that I actually need it in my life, right? And that didn't include meditation, which meditation's in there as well. And I think about this. Taking a break from personal development and healing is not going to slow you down. Because you can't, this isn't a hill. You're not going to reverse down the fucking hill because you didn't meditate today. You know what I'm saying? I know there's people out here, I meditated every single day for 74 years. Great. Congratulations. I'm not that guy. I can promise you right now, I have not meditated every day this year. Not even close. Do I do it the majority of the time? Absolutely. Every day? Nope. Why? I listen to my body. Listen to your body. Listen to your heart and what that tells you.
We'll be right back, but I wanted to take a quick moment to tell you about the Think Unbroken 6-week trauma healing coaching program. If you go to coaching.thinkunbroken.com, that's coaching.thinkunbroken.com, you can sign up for the 6-week daily Think Unbroken Trauma Healing Coaching Program. In this program, we're going to go over the 6 principles of healing trauma, adaptation, understanding the impacts of trauma, how to become the hero of your own story, what to do next, and ultimately what it means to be unbroken. For more information about this 6-week coaching program, which you can download as an app on your phone and take with you everywhere, no matter where you are in the world, it's interactive. It's built about giving you practical tools that you can use in real time. And if you're ready for what's next in your life, go to coaching.thinkunbroken.com. Again, that's coaching.thinkunbroken.com. Now let's get back to the show.
You might need a break. You might need to stop listening to this podcast right now. It's funny. So I was coaching one of my clients before the holidays, and he was telling me, he was like, dude, I got personal development fatigue. And and I laughed and I said, yeah, no shit, motherfucker. You're doing more shit than I'm doing trying to heal. And he's like, man, I just want it to be over. I just want to go through it. I want to learn all the things. And I sat there with him. I've been coaching him for a while now. He's an amazing human being. I love watching his growth. And I'm sitting there with him, and he says this to me, and I go, dude, I already told you. This is a lifetime mission. Whatever you're doing today, you're going to still have to keep doing. So find the stuff that works for you. Keep doing those things. And he was like, dude, you're right. I'm so exhausted. And I said, I know you're exhausted. I can tell. You're personal development exhausted. That's not a term that's been coined, but I'm coining it. Sorry, I had to move a chair. It's in my way. I'm doing my walking in the living room, guys. So this is happening in real time. So I'm telling him, I'm like, dude, listen, you got to take a break. Here's what you need to do. Until our next session, 1 week from now, no personal development, no books, no podcasts, no journaling, no meditating, nothing. You're exhausted. You have personal development exhaustion and fatigue. You have worn yourself out going to groups and seminars and listen to my ass talk to you all day and doing the Think Unbroken curriculum in the 6-week coaching program with the Think Unbroken app that's over there on iTunes, doing the whole thing. And I'm like, bro, hold on. Stop. Listen to yourself. This is about honoring your truth. I want you to understand this. This is about honoring your truth. Your body's sitting here telling you, dude, I'm fucking tired. I don't want to go do personal development today. I can't because I'm so tired that my brain cannot consume another person telling me how to change my life. I can't go to yoga class again today. My body is so tired and so worn out because I went to yoga 64 days in a row. I actually did that. I actually did 64 days in a row. I'm so exhausted emotionally because I go cry at my therapist's office 3 times a week. I can't even connect with anybody. I've become a robot. Yep, did that too. Listen to yourself. This shit's still good. I promise you this podcast is going to be here tomorrow. It ain't going nowhere. The books are going to be there tomorrow, a week from now. I'm not saying cold turkey, stop doing everything forever. But I am saying give it a fucking break. It's okay. You're probably being less productive by being consumed with this content all day long than you would be if you just moved forward and created action in your life. So I just want you to think about that. Do you need a break from personal development for a minute? Because I'll tell you this on the backside of it. Now, it's been a week for me. Outside of a couple meditations and a couple journals, I haven't done anything. Nothing except watch television, which is very uncomfortable, but I don't have a choice. So, again, there's factors. But I remember, if I rewind just a bit, go back to December. I took almost the entire month off. Almost the entire month of December off. Because I needed a break. Said, man, I've coached nonstop for over 4 years. I've written multiple books. I've traveled the world nonstop. I've been on planes. I was on a plane like 35 times last year. Seriously. Did not stop. All the conferences, coaching, being coached, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, you know what? It's time for a real break. I listened to myself. I honored that. It's one of the best things I've done in my entire adult life is learn how to honor myself. So ask yourself, do I need this today? Not do I need to not do it because I'm feeling lazy and procrastinating. If that's how you approach this, you're in trouble. Don't do that shit because that shit don't fucking work, right? But if you're feeling it, you're fatigued, you're done, take a break. It's okay. But if you're trying to just put it off because you don't want to do it, you need to fucking do it anyway. Because that's the difference between success and failure. It's about honoring your truth. Because your truth isn't going to lie to you. Your truth isn't going to lie to you today. Your truth isn't going to lie to you tonight when you're like, man, fuck, I knew I should have read that book today. I knew I should have journaled. You're getting ready to go get in your cozy ass bed. You need to get out of bed. Go get that book. Go get that journal. Do the thing you said you were going to do. Honor it. Do the thing you said you were going to do. And so with that, my friends, what do you need to do today? Who do you need to be today? How do you need to show up in your life today that's honoring your truth, your reality, and what you need? Unbroken Nation, thank you so much for listening. I appreciate it. And thank you for handling this audio quality with me. I know it's not as good as the other show, but I still cannot sit down vertically yet. So and I can't stand for too long either. So I got to be in constant motion. And so give me a few more days. I'll be back on the mic. We'll be back to normal. I'm super excited about it. Thank you so much to everybody leaving the reviews on iTunes. We're trying to get to 200 reviews by the end of this month. But do me a huge favor. Go to iTunes or go to thinkunbrokenpodcast.com. Hit that 5 stars. Leave a review. Share this with somebody who needs this today. Because I promise you, somebody in your life needs this. Forward it to them in an email. Send it by a text. Share it on social media. Somebody in your life needs this. Help deliver that message. And I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for listening. It means the world to me. And until next time, my friends, be unbroken. I'll see ya.
Unbroken Nation, hope that you just got a tremendous amount of value from today's episode. I want to know what you think. Please do me a favor and review, rate, and share the episode with 3 friends on social media today. It would mean the world if you did, because ultimately at the end of the day, creating community and connection is how we heal generational trauma in the world. And I need your help to do that, Unbroken Nation. So if you're on iTunes or Spotify or wherever you are, please like, comment, share, review. I want to know not only what you like about the show, but how I can make the show better, how I can make this further about helping you on your healing journey. So do me a favor, and when you do, shoot me a screenshot of you making the review to my DM at Michael Unbroken on Instagram so that I can have a conversation with you, say hi, and more importantly, so I can share it with the Unbroken Nation. Thank you so much, my friend. Hey, my friends, we will be right back to the show, but I have a question for you. Are you struggling with the impact of childhood trauma? Well, know that you're not alone. I'm here to let you know that I'm starting a brand new weekly coaching group that includes a year of live coaching, accountability, support, habit and goal setting, and more. I'm starting a waitlist for the group right now, and I'm only taking a handful of people. And I'll let you know that through this personalized coaching, we'll work together to help you understand how your childhood trauma has shaped your beliefs, behaviors, emotions, and will help you create a roadmap for healing and growth. Right now, you can schedule an absolutely free coaching session with me and get put on the wait list if you go to thinkunbroken.com. My friends, it's your time to turn your trauma into triumph, breakdowns into breakthroughs, and become the hero of your own story. And I'm here to support you in doing that. Just go to thinkunbroken.com to register for a free coaching call with me and to get put on the wait list for the brand new weekly coaching program.